Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red,
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Holiday, and it's White in at the 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly. To get up and down the floor, they'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And he makes both free throws. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Simons surveying the D, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keith. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons against Holiday. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Ball kicks to Ware. Simons with the ball. Takes a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Markkanen. The Bulls getting the bucket. Nice ball movement by Washington. Ware passes to Bull. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Carrington. Off target from three-point range. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Wizards trail by 3. He takes it in. Bull, great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Smith outside. Now, Buzelis. 10 points for him. Markkanen looking it over. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the Wizards. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Bull. Back to Alexander Walker. They set the screen to the paint. And it's denied. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Simons against Holiday. Pass to Claxton. Smith outside. Here's Buzelis. Here's White. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. And Claxton throws it down.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Wizards trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Simons. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simons is at 6.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jones looking for an opening. Left side, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Collins. Launches a 3. Rebound, Washington. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Alexander Walker finds Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied up.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
With league-wide focus doors on size at every position, we've seen the demise of the traditional.
Absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you're 6'3" and under, and you still bring a special amount.
The ball movement so far, I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kessler the screen to the middle.
And ready to catch and score.
Jones against Mitchell. Michael Jordan on the wing. There's the triple. Kessler with the rebound.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Mitchell against Jones. Jordan on the wing. .143 left here in the first quarter.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 10 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Wizards.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Pass to Kessler. The Wizards working the ball around now. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
And Kessler drops them both. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down low. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. No good from Jordan.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Jones against Mitchell. Jordan right side. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Jordan. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Jordan. Over in the corner, Dosumu with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Chicago up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 1. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And we got a chance to find out some scoop coming out of Atlanta. Shams, what's the story on the Hawks?
Thanks, Kevin. They've brought in a player who can make an immediate impact in Jaren Jackson. This organization believes he can be the anchor of their defense going forward. Not just a rim protector, though. He challenges shots everywhere, and they couldn't be more excited about this deal.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. We've got Anthony Simons. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Ware. He's got 6. He is looking for Simons and finds him. Basket good.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now, here's Markkanen. Scoreless thus far. Harrington, that's good.
Yeah, Markkanen's vision on display there. Very good awareness.
Bulls trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to White. Pass to Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Free throw drop for Smith.
Now, so far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
Bol, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And really deep through that time. Simons has gotten the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for White. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Washington on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Washington. Right the pass to Smith. To the inside. No Sunmu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Buzelis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Buzelis has got 12.
No, this is just a veteran instinct kicking in here. Holiday sensing and finding the man who's open.
Simons kicks the ball. Here's Carrington. White covering. Inside. Here's Ware. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has. Ready to shoot off the catch.
Timeout.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Wizards. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Drew Holiday. So it's the Wizards now. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside, Simons. Over Jones. And it's Simons missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Bulls sends it back. And he gets it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible region.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Washington making a change here. Mitchell. So it's Chicago now. There's the lob to the hoop. And Smith with the stuff.
In the zip code, put it anywhere near his hands. Jalen Smith's vertical threat is real.
Pass to Bull. Over Claxton. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Alexander Walker. Now Buzelis lets it go from deep. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Buzelis.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Pass to Bull. Over Claxton. Bull can't hit. Bulls leading by 5. Outside, White. Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. A putback. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Buzelis.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Mitchell against Jones. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket for Mitchell.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Claxton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
How many that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Adams. Jones dishes to White. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Mitchell drops them both. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Claxton. Back to Jones. Right side, White. From 12 feet out. Good on the jump shot. White's got 12 in the game.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Stolen by Collins. It's Claxton with the drive. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And 3 from Jordan. Kessler with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
18 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Jones kicks to White. Clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Wizards. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving in. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with quality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Chicago, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team...
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Wizards trail by 4. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Buzelis out there with Smith. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's White in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Outside Holiday. White looking around. Back to Holiday. Drops in the tray. Holiday's got 6.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
Back to Simons. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's White. Here's Claxton. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 12.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
The Bulls leading by 5. Swiped away. Puts up a deep 3. Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Buzelis with the ball. He's against Bull. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Chicago, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kobe White. And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Ware. He's got 10. To the wing on the left. Markkanen passes to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. And it's Simons missing. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Got it all. And then Smith with the dunk.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Nice ball movement by Washington. Simons kicks to Markkanen. Has to Ware. Screen by Bull. Here's Carrington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Dosunmu. The Wizards have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Outside Holiday. It's good from long range. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Pass to Markkanen at the elbow. Bull over Claxton. Bull can't hit. Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Simons against Holiday. Outside, Markkanen. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bull. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Bulls got 4 points in the quarter. Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Dosunmu. Claxton with it. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good from outside. Outside, Markkanen. Simons on the wing, guarded by Holiday. He's got a clear path. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the first one drops. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Then for the Bulls, Collins checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Jordan comes in for Smith. And Jones subbed in for Drew Holiday. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Buzelis. Adams defending. Jones the pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jordan's got his second basket of the night. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You look at Kessler, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Dosunmu, and it goes down 2 points. Dosunmu's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Adams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Here's Dosunmu. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Back to Kessler.
This is something I'd love to see Kessler continue to do, right? Use that big frame to get the whistle.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Wizards, Kessler. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. That one is no good. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Collins setting the big for White. For 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Driving inside, and he makes good on the layup. He's got 14.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Buzelis. Jordan, left side. And the dunk by Jordan.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
3rd team foul.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the line. They throw good, Jordan. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 11-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. This one for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Washington with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
.41 seconds left in the 3rd.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jordan. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Bulls leading by 7. Jones finds White. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Castle's screen on White. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anthony Simons out there with Mitchell. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Bull. And it's Weir in at the 4. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Bull setting the pick for Simons. He's looking for Bull and finds him.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Good on the triple. White's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Mitchell kicks to Ware. Pass to Simons. Taken away by Holiday. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 15.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Simons, the pass to Ware. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Bull. Claxton covering.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside, White. Here's Dosunmu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Chicago.
That free throw missing.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. So it's Washington now. Pass to Ware. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Markkanen. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. Back to Holiday. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Assisted.
And now that's 11 points for Drew Holiday.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bull against Claxton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, White. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Simons finds Bull. Here's Carrington. White covering. The shot's good from Simons.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's White missing. Wizards trail by 13. Down low. Where? Good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. The rebound by Carrington. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Bull. Here's Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Where? No good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 11. Out of hand on it. Here's Carrington, guarded by Holiday. Simon's on the wing. Here's the screen over Smith. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Simons has got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Outside, White. Banked in off the glass. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Bulls leading by 11. Pass to Holiday. Beyond the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Outside, White. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Goes Zuma with it. Markkanen on him. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Chicago making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. Outside, White. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. White's got 15 points in just the second half.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You're on the big screen. Give yourself a round of applause. Great job.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Simons. Here's Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Very difficult to contest and cover a guy that's 7 feet and skilled as Markkanen is. Defense makes every effort, but he just turns it into a foul call.
And he knocks down the first one.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
And Markkanen drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Chicago leading by 9. Here's Holiday. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
We have come to understand that Drew Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game.
To the middle. Markkanen down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
The first one falls. And Simons drops them both.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
White, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good.
I love this shot from Markkanen, right? The mid-range game is there as well. I know he can shoot it from deep, but sometimes you got to get to the in-between spots.
And Claxton throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that three-point shooting ability.
Pass to White. And it's Holiday at the elbow. And Holiday throws it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Chicago.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Coby White.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Holiday with the block.
This is one of the great defenders of his generation, Drew Holiday. Send it back twice on the pipes.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as with